Hello, everyone. We're going to get started here shortly. I'm just going and sharing to other platforms, but if you are watching the replay, be sure to go to the comments because the timestamps will be there. And if you're checking out the live, this is a pop-up live, and we will begin shortly. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. All right. We'll get started here shortly.
Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? I am here, well, not on location. As many of you guys know, I am visiting family, and actually I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a pop-up. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it happen, but here we are making it happen. We're going to have an all signs love readings here today. We're going to see with the energy of what's unfolding for you in love, or, you know, a specific person coming your way, or it could just be you going on. It's going to be a mixed bag, a little bit of everything. But one of the reasons why this location is specific to me and near and dear is because this location is where Harmonia Tarot began. I had, before I moved to the UP, I was going through some massive life changes, and I had sold my house. I gotten a divorce, and my girlfriend had taken me in with 6 cats and a dog at the time. And this is where this channel started, on a dinner tray and a little lamp. And man, has it come a long way. So it's been 6 years since I've gone, almost 7 years at this point, that I've gone last time live here at this location. So this is near and dear to me. You may see a little cat here called Fiona. She jumps up here. That's my best friend's kitty cat. So she may make an appearance here on the show. But thanks for all of those of you who are tuning in. I know this is not my typical time, but I wanted to show up for you guys here. And I won't be live until next weekend, but make sure you guys have your notification set, because the All Signs week ahead is going to be pushed up. I've been pre-recording readings for you guys, so you're still getting content and pushing through. All right. Don't forget, guys, we are live here, not just on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. Welcome back, Birdie. Good to see you. Back to the beginning. Yeah, it's wild. It's so wild to be on live here. I can't believe she kept the lamp. I had totally rigged this lamp with an umbrella on there to have really good lighting, because I really, I was not going to be putting a lot of money into it. And as a retired photographer, 15 years, lighting's really important to me. But she actually has the original lamp here. She kept it. It's almost like a keepsake of Harmonia in her living room, in her space. She kept the lamp. So funny. But we're going to get started here. We're still starting with Gemini. We're still going to start with Gemini because, well, we're at the tail end of Gemini. And for those of you who have Cancer in your chart, you will be first starting tomorrow on the All Signs week ahead. And Gemini, you will be pushed back to the line. But we're going to check out here, see what's going on in Gemini's energy. Make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the narrative. It just is what it is today. Okay. We also have a goal going on here, although I don't know how many people are going to show up because this is not my typical time. I'm just on the fly. So it is what it is. We're just going with the flow today. Go in the flow, off studio, in original location. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, if we can hone in, let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on here for Gemini in love? Gemini in love. Gemini, it's time to turn away. Turn away. It's almost like I feel like you're trying to turn back time. This Gemini may be still looking back at the past, maybe afraid the past is going to come back forward. I don't know. It feels like there's fear here of the past returning. Some of you don't want the past returning. Let's see what else is going on here. How is Gemini showing up? Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Okay. How is Gemini showing up? The Emperor. King of Swords. Well, you're all business. You know, a lot of you are more focused on business. I know this is a love reading, but I mean, we have the Emperor and the King of Swords here with your energy, and then coming up here with the Page of Wands. It's almost like I feel this energy of bossing up, having a glow up, but I feel heavily masculine energy. Even if I'm talking to a feminine Gemini, this Gemini means all business, knows their boundaries, is not really willing to wait. Strategically, I have built a lot of confidence here, and I do feel like there's confidence here for you that's building up. But what's interesting here is we have the Page of Wands, and I feel like Gemini is ready to get back out there. And maybe ready to get back out there is I'm at the level here where I've accepted the past, but also open to the possibility here of new love. But some of you are still contemplating if an old love is going to return. An old love is going to return. All right, let's see here, utilizing these cards. I'm going to keep them to the side. They will affect the rest of this reading. I picked up a newer deck today. I like to pick up decks when I'm out and traveling. So I picked up the Star Spinner Tarot. This one has extra lovers cards in here, and I was debating whether to take them out. I was talking to a friend about them. He's like, you should keep them in. So I'm going to keep them in. I'm going to keep them in. It's just going to add some flavor to it. And if extra lover cards come out, it kind of like amplifies the reading. All right. What's coming towards you in love, Gemini? Here we go. Reversals are now up. We have the Chariot. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Five of Coins. I feel for you, you do have somebody here from the past. Whoever this past individual could have been dealing with a Cancer or a Taurus. This could be somebody here you were in a long-term commitment with. Some of you, you could have been married to this individual. I do feel someone here does miss you. It doesn't necessarily mean they're coming back, okay? But you do have someone here who's realizing golden mirror. I feel like this person had a lot of insecurities when it came to projection. This is an individual who was so concerned about their own needs that I think it just really affected your needs. But you have someone here with these two fives who's realizing you're not coming back. Gemini is not coming back. Gemini is not waiting for this individual. This person can feel that energy. So I do feel that even though you are ready and open to receive love, it's not necessarily meaning open and ready to receive this individual again. But I do feel this energy of this individual feeling you pull away. All right. Welcome back, Debbie. You still on vacation? I'm out and about here too. Let's see what we got here. We have the Seven of Wands here reversed on how you feel about the situation. The Knight of Coins here reversed. And see, you're keeping your options open. I think you're pretty defensive when it comes to this individual. And I think it's because before this person made you feel less than. You know, you started questioning your worth. There's something here. It almost looks like Peter Pan. There's something here where this individual almost had Peter Pan syndrome. It's like, even though they may have been a grown man or a grown woman, this is an individual here who had a really insecurity here about growing up. And you kind of see this individual here as like, deal with your own inner child wounds. It's not necessarily something that I want to do. Now, with the Knight of Coins here reversed, I do feel like someone here is trying to, and I think it's this individual who's trying to at least make amends or show up in a different way. If this is an ex and you have children with them, this is something here where they're trying to spend some quality time, showcase an effort, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this person here is coming back for you. Now, the cool thing that's coming up for you, Gemini, here is the Seven of Cups. I do see that love is coming in very interesting ways. It's not like I see you going, okay, let me just put myself online and see what happens. I feel like it's you going out, and this clarifies this with the Page of Wands energy that we pulled earlier. It feels this energy here for you that this individual who is still reminiscing about you, still wanting to show up in a more friendly, stable way, even though they may not have the foot to do so. And some of you are just not even going to keep that option open. Remember, your advice here is to turn away. You know, don't allow this individual to distract you. Now, you do have some opportunities here that are coming up, whether it's work opportunities, whether it's traveling. I see you on the move. And on this move is actually a really good thing. So especially if you're going on vacation, and we are getting into that vacation time, we simply are. So especially if you're getting into that vacation time, you may run into a new individual here who's more aligned to you. Things to consider. Advice cards here for you. Ooh, you're going to be seen in a really big way. I like this here for you. But you got someone here who's behind you. Who's here? You know, you have a fan. And the fan is the individual here who messed up here with you. So just keep that in mind, all right? That's what I have for you, Gemini. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to get started here with Cancer next. Cancer is up. So you're still on vacation. That's awesome. You fly home on Tuesday. I'll be on the road again on... I drove down to Jersey, I drove up to Jersey from Delaware yesterday so I could see Zoe graduate, which was awesome. And then we have a big family party tomorrow that I'm excited because I didn't get to see everybody. So I'll be able to get to see everybody. And then I'm going to go back down to Delaware to spend Father's Day with my dad and hang out with him. And then I will be back live next weekend on Saturday. But I wanted to be live in this location. If you missed it, Debbie, the reason I'm popping up here, she's gorgeous. She looks exactly a spitting image of my mother back in the day. She looks just like her and has her personality. Sometimes it's so funny. Sometimes we feel like she was reincarnated to some extent, but she was very close to her Oma. But this location is where I actually started Harmonia Tarot when I was initially having my start here on YouTube. And this is where the magic happened. So I since I'm staying with my girlfriend who took me in almost 7 years ago. Woo! Here we are. Completely different energy. She looks like me. Yeah, we all have the same eyebrows. I think she just looks so much like my mother. All right. Cancer is up next. And lips. She's got way better lips than me. I have nothing. She's got better lips than me. I got nothing. I would love to have that. I have to fill mine in to make them that full. That was an illusion with makeup, Debbie. I used her as an example. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in love for you, Cancer? Here we go. Discernment, boundaries are needed here. Your boundaries, Cancer, are being tested. All right, let's see what's going on here. How's Cancer doing here in love, Spirit? You know, I feel like there's a tension with another individual who there's deep emotions that are coming through. And I think that you're trying to be very well reserved, but I also feel like with this, looking into the wishing well, your wish is that this person here could read between the lines. Yeah. Look at this. You have the High Priestess energy here. So you've gone quiet on an individual, but also your intuition is really seeing if an individual here is making you an option. And that part here for you is making you feel with your energy here that, is this somebody here worth staying for? And for some of you, I think you have been in a gray zone with an area, or maybe it's been stuck in a stagnant energy here, Cancer, with this individual. But there's always this confusion here about all these extra choices. Now, I'm not saying this person's a cheater. This person here could just put a lot of energy at one moment with you and then pull back. But I do feel there's a part of you that's like, do I want something better? Is it like, do I really, like, I don't think this person's getting it, that I don't like to be made an option, because this Cancer does not like to be made an option. Who doesn't like to be not made an option? But there's this energy here of wanting to keep your options open now and maybe not necessarily continue where this is going. So I think you've pulled back from an individual, and that has been your discernment. You've created some kind of boundary, but I don't necessarily feel like you've spoken the boundary. I don't feel like you've communicated it. I almost feel this energy here of like, just read between the lines. You should figure it out at this point. We've been together for X, Y, Z, or maybe if this person's new, it's like, it's so obvious you should figure this out. Like, it's a no-brainer. All right, let's see what's going on here with this person. Reversals are now up. We have the World here reversed. So they know, they can feel this energy here of you pulling back. This person is a little bit of a commitment phobe. I feel like this person can have very childlike tendencies. You may be dealing with an air sign here, specifically Aquarius. This person here is also hung up on the past. It doesn't necessarily mean with you, but there's past trauma here involving another relationship. This relationship even could have been with their mother, deeply in the wound. But these are, you know, you got all major arcanas coming up for this individual reverse. So there's something here where this person feels absolutely stuck in their ways. They're not necessarily a person here who's willing to change their ways. I do think this person likes to have their cake and eat it too. I think they really enjoy your company. It's someone here that can see you with, but with it on closure energy here, it feels unresolved. It's almost like I can see myself eventually, you know, being with Cancer, but not necessarily now. So I do feel like a person is putting you on hold, or whenever they're ready. You know, this is not a person here who's seeing it as, okay, I'm ready to be established and do something. So I also feel with the World here, not just distance, but some of you long distance. Some of you, this started off as a long distance relationship. Whatever this long distance is, I feel that the disconnect here is that you're not in each other's energy as frequently. It just feels like that. Let's see how you're responding to this. They're well aware, though, of you pulling back and going quiet. They're just, this is a person here who does not want to change, nor do they want to confront it. No, they don't. The Hermit here reversed is when Cancer is ready to come out of isolation, they'll be back. But this is a person here who is a little worried because you've been longer than you anticipate, or they haven't heard from you in quite some time. But I also feel this energy of Cancer will be back. she or he is just upset right now. But what's happening here in general, there's that Page of Wands energy here, reverse. I think that you are realizing that this individual, I just keep seeing these fairy cards as Peter Pan syndrome, not wanting to grow up or being in an area here where they may have been in a past relationship that was very controlling, Cancer. And whatever this controlling relationship may be, they're set in their ways now because they lost their youth or they lost themselves in another connection. So I feel when they look at you, they don't necessarily compare you to that, but I feel this energy here of like, oh my gosh, I don't want that to return again because I'm not done here sowing my oats and doing the things that I want to do. Cancer, Ace of Wands. I do feel like you are going to hear from this individual, but with the Ace of Wands, it's very sexual energy. This is a person here who misses you in a very physicality way here, okay? But I do feel like a conversation is needing, but let's see what the advice is, because there's not a lot of communication. It's almost like, hey, how you doing? I miss you. Let's get together. But it's more in a physical sense here that this person here is yearning for you, lusting over you. Cancer, your advice here, Five of Wands, confrontation. You know, I just feel like you need to clear the air, especially if this person here has other individuals, whether they're past or individuals here that they're considering, could even be friends, family in the way. But a confrontation is about to happen. And I'm here. Look, we got the Devil card here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like what Spirit is saying here, your advice specifically here with discernment, is to set a boundary with this individual. Confront this action here, even if it is going quiet and saying, I said no, and that's it. But I think that this individual, there's a toxic connection here with the two of you. You two met both in a lower vibrational way. So whether you were getting through a bad breakup or this individual was, there's something here in the way that you two met that was an instant physical attraction. This relationship went like that. It was super quick to start. So that's how you'll know if this is your reading. All right. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, you guys have your personal cycle reading being released on Sunday on the members area on Harmonia. Whether you are on YouTube, which gets premier access, or inside the vaults. Guys, we got a goal going on here. Don't be shy. Don't forget, if anyone joins the YouTube membership here during the live show, that counts as part of the donations. We got Leo coming up. Leo is up next. Mitzi, I'm surprised you're on here. Are you traveling? I reached out to Sherry, but I don't know. It was a little too, I usually give her away heads up notice. Mostly it's the readings. You're getting those member readings and post. The fellowship, once we start getting there, I'll start doing lives and you guys will be able to bump in line VIP when I start doing the personal readings. But they're not the members on YouTube. You get premier access, but just a reminder, the larger package is inside the vault. So those premier access will only be there for like 30 days, and then they're going to go back in the vault. So you really don't want to miss out on it because some people just like the readings, you know? And so I used to have a smaller package on my website, and I got rid of it so I could open this one so that you guys can have access to just the readings. Because a lot of people just like the readings, and that's fine. Leo. Let's see what's going on here for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in love for you? What's unfolding in love for my Leos, my lions and lionesses? Recognition. Recognition. I feel like a soul bond, a soulmate energy here. Something here. It's like familiarity here. You may be recognized, though. What is the energy here, my Leos? The moon. The King of Cups. A lot of water energy here. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The Two of Cups. Well, let me tell you, Leo, there's a possibility of a deep bond here. There is. But man, I feel that the thing is when you have this connection and what's unfolding, this person here is coming towards you. Some of you, this is not necessarily a past individual. It is someone here with a past life recognition. So this could feel like I feel more of a soulmate energy here. I'm not going to start putting the pattern here of twin flame. The Two of Cups is a very beautiful, loving card here, but there's just the way the two of you connect where it's like, this feels nice. I can talk to you. I feel like we've known each other for years. But it's the way the two of you meet that's really intriguing, because I think that you were both on your own path, which is great, right? So you may meet this individual during travel, or if you're visiting, going back home. There's this energy here of being on the same path. And it's like, as your pathways meet, it's like funny to see you here. Now, one individual here, and you can see it how it is for you, is a little bit more wild, more extrovert, and another one here is more quiet and reserved. Now, most Leos are like the extrovert here, but I feel for your energy, and you can keep it, say how you want, but I feel like you're actually the one who's more reserved, and you have more of an extrovert energy when you're around the right people. And so there's this energy of an individual, and there's something about a home front here. Some of you, it's about a visit back home, or going on vacation, or doing something outside of your home where you're both on the same path, which is really cool. Who is this person, Spirit? Reversals are now up. Wow. Wow, we got the Seven of Cups and we got the Moon again. Wow, and we have the Page of Coins here reverse. This is a nice energy. I like this a lot for you. Okay, look at this. Look at all this water energy. Look at all of this water energy. This is the mermaid cards, and we're using mermaids here for this particular court. I feel like you have a person here that when the two of you meet, there may be some confusion, and the confusion is have we met before, or what are you doing here? Especially if this is someone from your past that maybe you run into, that not necessarily someone you had a romantic relationship with, but time has changed. You're in a different timeline with this, okay? Now, what's interesting here, like I said, time has passed. So some of you have never met this individual before, so there's not really a friendship yet, okay? But what's interesting is how the two of you meet is going to start really into that. Now, for others of you, if this was a friendship that was years ago, there's a possibility of a rekindle of some sort here, but this feels nice, It almost, you see in the background here specifically, I see that Ace of Pentacles with that arch. this individual here is looking at this opportunity, but like, where have you been all my life? Or, oh my gosh, what are the chances that you and I meet here at this location? Interesting. In response to this individual here, confrontation. All right. I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just this energy here of trying to pinpoint certain situations of why things are the way that they are. I also feel like there may be some distance that's going to be conflicting in this connection. I think that this is going to start off with a deep friendship but form into something else. Okay. And I think it has to do with this meeting. I am telling you, it's going to start off with a deep friendship. Could be an age difference between the two of you. Others of you, this could also be a work-related relationship, especially if you're going away on business. There's just something here about having to spend a lot. Like this feels, I mean, nobody has options here. That's a good thing. But 2 5s is almost like shock to the system that you both are here at the right timing. And maybe you're here specifically for an event. Whatever this event is, it feels pretty big. Next steps here, a lot of communication. A lot of communication with this individual. I do feel like this person here is not necessarily close by to you, but whatever this encounter is here, Leo, there's potential here for a deep connection, you know, a slow burner. But I do feel that when you exchange numbers or when you are in each other's energies, you're going to consistently, you know, keep bantering with this person. All right. There's a lot of authenticity. You can be yourself around this person. I feel like these conversations are going to be very deep, intellectual. Advice for you with dealing with this individual, 7 of Cups. Now, some of you, the confusion here is like, why now? Why now? Like, oh my gosh, how could this happen now? Some of you may feel like this is like not the right timing. But let me tell you, yeah, you may not feel, you know what it is? You know, you have been made an option before. This person has been made an option before, but the two of you are in alignment with one another because you've been doing the work. This is not somebody here who is, I feel the recognition here is seeing each other in oneself, you know, what you've both been through. But I just feel like once you start talking to this person, you're going to start realizing how much things are in parallel with the two of you. Like you have a lot in common. I don't know if it's work. I don't know if it's life situations, but it's familiarity. And so that's going to be big for you. But your advice here is to take your time, you know, so you can still have your options open, but you can still be open to this, especially if this is long distance here. All right. That's what I have here for you, Leo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends membership and community. And you can join simply on YouTube or on my website. Virgo is up. Hello, Christina. Welcome back. Thank you, Debbie, for making a donation. Guys, we are 4 donations away from unlocking the first collective bonus. You know what? Hopefully I have my dice, or we're just doing a collective. I don't know if I brought my dice down with me. We'll just make it a collective. Because I left them in Delaware. I don't have my dice with me, but that's okay. It will be a free-for-all collective reading. I'll try to call up as many signs as possible. That's all right. We're doing things on the fly. Virgo, let's see what's going on here in love for you. Thank you, Birdie, for your donation too. I'm sorry if I missed it. My thing is a little slow. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Christina. I don't know where you are location wise, but I was melting yesterday. It was 90 degrees here in New Jersey. I grew up here and I'm not used to the heat anymore. I'm not, I have absolutely acclimated to no humidity. I mean, we still get humidity in Michigan, but not nearly as bad. Did you see I'm going to the summer solstice Saturday? I don't know what that means. Oh, Europe. you got nowhere over there. You bake in the stone too. Those stone buildings, whoo. Especially when I feel for you. Sending you some cool energy. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going up for Virgo. We are 3 donations away from unlocking the collective. We are going to be doing the collective as just a straight on collective today because I didn't bring the dice. Oh, that's cool. I have no idea what that is. I was like, what is that? I love that. Sound healing's awesome. Virgo, waiting. Well, hopefully this Virgo isn't waiting for someone to return. It's still too early to read on to this, but here's the different energies of waiting that I have. Waiting for a return, waiting for love to come, waiting for an apology. And others of you got someone here who's waiting for you. Let's see what's going on for you and see where you fall into that category. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Who's the one waiting here? We have the 4 of Cups. You're not waiting. You might be waiting for an apology that's not going to come, and it's not going to come. You're waiting for a real opportunity, like a genuine relationship. I mean, you got 2 aces here. This Virgo is dunner than dumb when it comes to being disappointed, and is like, when's it my turn? When's it my turn? Okay. I think that this Virgo puts a lot of energy into love, into connections. You definitely have an energy here of someone who did not see it with you, which, is hurtful. But there's also this waiting energy that someone here may also be continually waiting for you. Let's see. Who is in Virgo's energetic field here? Reversals are now up. Oh boy. We have the Wheel of Fate here reversed. You have someone here who's stuck on you. Did this person play games with you? I feel like there's an individual here who liked to be chased. And I think that this person here played way too many games, circled around, could have even involved another person here. But with these being reversed, someone here is stuck in a pattern. And I think you were like, I'm not playing this ring around the rosies anymore here with you. So I feel like it's almost like this circular pattern that I'm feeling with the wheel energy here is that this individual here felt safe and connected with you and is just going in circles and is like, let's see how far I can go with Virgo. Let's see how far I can go with Virgo. And then they went too far. This person went way too far and they know it. They absolutely know it. Now, what's interesting is that this individual is also entertaining another connection right now. But let me tell you, you are in a circle. You see these circles because these are all reversed. This person isn't over you. I think that there's this waiting pattern of, well, Virgo will return. Virgo always comes back. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to entertain some other things to keep myself preoccupied. And it's not working. It's not working. Let's see what's going on here with your energy here, because I just feel this energy of like, you're disappointed with this individual, but with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands for you, and this is what I like about it, there's solid opportunity here. What? On your worth. Some of you, it's your money. It's like right now, it's all about your stability, your well-being, your health, and you're taking actions towards that in a really, really big way. And it's like, I'm not taking small offers. I'm not taking pages anymore. I don't feel like you're doing that, Virgo. Let's see. No, we do have the King of Cups energy here. Some of you, there's potential new love coming towards you. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But others of you, this is you being very reserved when it comes to love. Like, you have a really big heart, and I feel that you try to be open. And I don't really feel there's necessarily you have to forgive this person's actions. I think you forgive for yourself. And there's something here where you're realizing, you're realizing that the best thing you had to do here was walk away from an individual. But I also think that some of you have a potential here of meeting a person, a new individual, not this other person who's sitting here sighing. I don't see this person actually taking action towards you. I think this person here is in another relationship or trying to wait for you. But with this Eight of Cups energy here combined with this King of Cups, it's telling me that the aftermath of this is immense healing for you. And in this healing is when this new connection is coming in place. And it's not going to be something that is an instant attraction. You're not going to get like, you're not going to get the flutteries in your heart or anything like that, or like you're walking on eggshells like, oh my gosh, this is love. That's not what it is. It's almost like this feels like home. This feels safe. This feels kind of boring. And it's going to be completely opposite for this Virgo's, what they're used to in connections. And that's actually healthy. It's like the Spirit's saying it's healthy. It's healthy love, because there is a genuine offer. You got the Ace of Pentacles here coming your way. But this is the thing. Some of you, two Ace of Pentacles is saying to me, because it's really making me at it. It's doing the Two of Pentacles here. You are in between two versions right now, Virgo. There's the old version of you that accepted less, and then you're kind of getting over that. You're not repeating those patterns. And there's this new version of you that is settling in to your new belief systems when it comes to your well-being. Okay. Abundance. Now, abundance comes in all different forms. It's not just money here for you. Okay. But some of you, your stability comes in money. Money is a relationship. The relationship that you're building here is security, and you are building a security within yourself before you actually connect with another individual. And once that happens, that's when this new relationship is going to come in here for you. All right. Advice for you. Advice for you. We have the Five of Wands. This has to do with the past. I do think that if you hear back from an individual, it's going to be very confrontational, but also they're not done playing around with other individuals. You're not the only person they do this with. So they're just repeating a pattern and other things. Here's look at the difference in the energy between you and this person. Okay. Like, I see you've been through it. You've gotten through that. Right? But this individual doesn't know how to get through this. Okay. They're still fighting battles, and Spirit is saying, do not fight this person's battles for them. Let them figure it out. Recognize here that you've fought your own internal battles, and now it's time to be recognized here for you. And, watch that waiting energy here. and change this more into movement for you. Okay. So as you have more movement, you'll be coming towards that, and that will kind of get rid of that stagnant energy here for you. All right. That's what I have here for you, Virgo. If that connected here, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over inside the vault. You can get premier access at YouTube membership or on my website for the entire vault of readings. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra is up next. You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you for your donations. Guys, we are now 3 donations away from unlocking a collective bonus. No dice today because I forgot them, and that's okay. It's just going to be one giant collective reading. I will do my best to talk about the signs. Libra will be up next. What's everybody's weekend plans other than summer solstice, which sounds awesome? I don't know if you can beat that. I mean, that sounds like fun. Oh, one of my closest friends lives in Arkansas. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what is going on for Libra in love? What's unfolding for Libra in love? You have to trust the process. Trust yourself. There's something. I feel like this Libra has their walls up really, really high. But let's see what's going on here for this Libra. Trust. Have faith. You're kind of in the dark right now. No reversals here. 8 of Wands. Oh, that's like quick energy. A lot of movement. Page of Cups. Okay, there's a connection here. You got 2 8s. There's a connection here, Libra, that I feel that has moved, like it moved so fast. But here's the thing. This is kind of like puppy love. And the insecurities here is you may have someone here who's trying to move in on you really, really fast. And so there's some uncertainty here of how quickly this person wants this connection to go. Now, this could be someone that you're already dealing with, or it could be a new individual. Some of you, if it's someone here dealing with, it's a reconciliation energy here, and someone here is ready to move fast. Maybe they never were ready to move at all. But I do feel the 8 of Wands is be ready. You have incoming messages coming here. And yeah, yeah, it's like, ugh, I don't know. I want to start this up again. Let's see who this energy is. Who is this energy, Spirit? Reversals are now up. We have the high. You don't see this coming. High Priestess is up. High Priestess reversed. 10 of Pentacles. I have 2 stories here. I do. I have 2 stories. One, you got someone here who fumbled you. Flat out, they fumbled you. The other story here is you have an individual here that you have deep friendship for. They want more. They want more here with you. You may not realize that, but they do. All right. Secret is coming out with this person. All right. All of a sudden, there's just this energy here of feeling at home, feeling at place, wanting to visit, wanting to connect, some of you wanting to reconcile. But here's the thing. A lot of you are really just happy to be single. All right. They love to make me do math here. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that if this is a reconciliation, you have an individual here who was too slow. Like they just took their sweet ass damn time. You're very independent. You're very stable. Others of you, if this is a friendship here, it's not someone that you would typically be attracted to. So it is catching you off guard. You're not sure if you trust this. You're not sure why all of a sudden they would admit this now. But this is someone here who's uncovering it. Some of you work with this person, went to school with this individual, or you connect with each other a lot through community or doing a lot of the same things. It could even be like, having a hobby, that you both like, that you meet up and that kind of energy. But I do feel like you're both very like-minded individuals. But some of you, this is a person here from the past who is now realizing, oh, I could have had something with Libra. Could have had something here with Libra. Potential next move here. Yeah, I really do feel like someone here is realizing with options, they're afraid that you are moving on, or you may have possibly an option. Some of them, that's the reason why they are picking up speed here for you. And if this is a friend who's never really admitted feelings here to you, Libra, this is an individual here who's afraid to lose their shot with you, because they feel like Libra ain't going to be single for very much longer because you're a catch. They see you as a catch, Libra. With the Ten of Pentacles, you know your worth. You're very good with family. You're very family oriented. Some of you, it's work related, like I said, or family and friends. Here it comes. The Tower. This person's going to be communicating here with you. And I do feel like there's going to be a rush of this. I do feel like it's going to be a word vomit with this individual. I think this person here is going to be a massive confession. I also think it's going to add some confusion to you, because some of you are just going to be in that energy of like, what? And this is where I feel it. Why now? And be in your head about it. Cause it's like, I can't even deal with it right now. It's almost like wanting to deny it. Yeah, you got someone here who wants to kick it up in the romantic field here with you. All right, wants to give this a shot. Like I said, some of you, this is a reconciliation, wanting to ignite the fire again, see where things go, reopen something, rekindle. Others of you, if this is a friendship that's turning love, they would like to turn this into a romantic connection. I do feel like there's going to be feelings here that are, I just said what's underneath the deck. And interesting enough, now this particular deck has four lovers card. So this is the one of the lovers card that came up. All right. But there's just something about this connection being bad timing, or someone here was getting through a broken heart syndrome. And some of you, this person caused broken heart syndrome on you. And then that may be the issue of why you don't trust. Hey, Angel Eyes, welcome back. Advice for you. Judgment. Yes, somebody here wants to apologize, but also if it's not an apology, somebody here is willing to face the consequences here or rejection here with you. Now, the good thing is it's your choice, Libra. You get to choose if you want to reset something from the ground zero. I will bring this up, though. When you start at zero, it means you can't bring the baggage with you. Right? You got to learn this person in an entirely different way. Especially if this is, a friendship that turns into love, right? It's getting to know an individual in a completely different way. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person here has hidden their feelings, but man, do they have a big heart for you. There's a lot of love here. They're not showing up as a page right now. This individual here is a person who's listening to their intuition, is trusting it's time here to open up, is trying to be mature about it and reserved. They do have avoidant tendencies, and that's why it's taken this individual too long, but it doesn't mean that they don't love. They do. They have a big heart here. So it's going to be up to you if you choose to be open to this or not. All right. Spirit's saying trust. Trust what you feel is right for you. All right. That's what I have here for you, Libra. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like. Comment below. Don't forget there's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to move on to Scorpio. We need 3 more donations to unlock a collective bonus. We're getting there. We are slowly but surely getting there. Scorpio is up. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Taurus still. Angel Eye says 100%. I'm going to see, I'm so excited because where I live, thank you, Birdie, for the donation. I appreciate it. Where I live in the UK, it's very rural. I mean, I might as well be off grid, but I love it. It's very close to Wisconsin line. But we don't have a lot of decent movie theaters. And I'm from New Jersey, and I'm just spoiled. I'm so spoiled. I'm used to big ass recliner seats, you know, full house, picking my seat, just showing up. Like, I'm spoiled. But I'm very excited because my girlfriends and I are going to see. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We're going to go see Disclosure. Has anyone seen Disclosure yet? I'm so excited to see it. Totally up my alley. I wish I had I loved, I didn't have a lot because I'm a Gen X, but I'm more of an Zennial than anything. But Steven Spielberg was calling it the trilogy because of Close Encounters, E.T., and then Disclosures, kind of like they kind of go hand in hand with one another. But I don't remember, I remember Close Encounters being very underwhelming as a child. But as an adult, I really enjoyed that movie. But not as a kid. Like, E.T. horrified me. I remember seeing E.T. and I think it was actually my first movie that I saw in the theater, and I was petrified of the ending. Like, it was the scariest shit ever for me. So I'm excited to see Disclosure. And I love going to the movies, so it will be fun. And we were laughing because my girlfriends and I, these two I'm going with, we used to always go to the movies back in high school. They're my high school buddies. And a lot of the movies out right now are movies that, like, we went to school. Like, they were doing a lot of bringing back old movies at this particular theater. They had, like, Indiana Jones playing. Scary Movie has, like, I mean, we saw the original one together, but we're like, man, Scary Movie's on, like, 5 or 6. Toy Story's on 5. I love the movies too, but I love going to the movies. I'm all for one, movies and plays. I like to dress up for them. I like to go out for them. I like the experience of a movie. Bye, Lisa. Have a good day. Welcome, Shree. All right, let's get back to the readings. We have one more donation, and then we'll hit the collective. Let's get to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what's going on here for love for you. Patience. I always feel bad pulling this card when it comes to love. Patience. All right. Spirit's like, you need to be patient. It's like, roll your eyes. I think of patience. I think of temperance energy here. There's a realignment going on here for you. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out. What's going on here for Scorpio? The Emperor, Aries energy. I read more than just love here. But this doesn't feel like love to me. I think that you've lost patience when it's come to love, but you're in like boss mode. boss mode. Whether you're a boss man or a boss gal, doesn't matter. You're pulling in the masculine energy here of the Emperor. Okay. You've come a long way, but some of you are entrepreneurs. Some of you, you're more focused on, management, your money, your children, the roof over your head. I just feel like right now you may feel like you don't have time because there's a lot of time and effort here going into your business, to your self-worth, to your value, but you don't have patience right now when it comes to love. In fact, if anything, you may feel like it drowned you. With the emotions here, it kept you from being this. And so there's just something here about like, when it comes in, unless it adds to my life, I don't want anything to do with it. Unless it adds to it, if it takes away from my lifestyle. I mean, this is Scorpio who's doing really well. Like, I mean, really, really well. I think that you have the time and money here to do wherever you want. You can go places. I love this. It almost makes me feel like, going international somewhere. Some of you may be international, but I just feel this energy here of like, I'm going places, but I'm not allowing this part to be taken away from me. That's what it feels like. We do have the 9 of coins here reversed. There's someone here who's trying to catch up to you. There's someone here who's trying to catch up to you. You got someone here from your past coming back. Yeah. I think that you have an individual here. This is someone from your past. You've lost your patience with, and some of you, this person here, please be patient with me. But here's the thing. This person here is working on their stability, on their worth. Some of you, this person, the reason that they're reversed here is because they're more codependent on you. I feel like there's an age difference between the two of you, Scorpio, like a significant age difference. If not, it's a maturity. All right. But this individual here is hard at work, but they're not really getting anywhere. Okay. I feel like they're treading water. This is a person here who drowned you with their responsibilities. I also feel there was a massive fight with this individual. This person here couldn't make a decision. This person here may have promised you here that they level up, that they were, they had no business agreeing to anything when they really didn't have anything to offer, is where I'm getting at. So you do have a person here who's trying to pick up the pieces. They're very heartbroken about this. I do feel like they want to really, you see how they're reaching out here for that sword. They really want to talk. They're a little uncertain here if you will give them the time of day. I do feel that if this individual chose another, that relationship is done. Completely done. Over. Are they over you? No. In fact, they're more, I don't think this person, what it feels like, Scorpio, is you had an individual here who could not level up to what you wanted. And instead of leveling up, they picked easier. And by picking easier, they started drowning themselves because they weren't getting anywhere. So they're trying to pick up the pieces. They're trying to save another individual. But what they're realizing now is that they never really processed the connection here with you because they tried to offer this person the world, not you, this other person. And so I feel like whatever was offered here is kind of thrown back into your face. Some of you, it's like, I don't even care at this point. I've leveled up so much that even if they came back, I would want more now. Like, it's not even like you wouldn't even be able to get to that level. Your energy here. Yeah, I think that you've gone quiet on this individual. Some of you block this person. Some of you just don't have any communication with this individual here. I also feel with this rabbit tells me that you're very quiet with who you choose to allow in or share your future with. And that includes your endeavors when it comes to business. The less people that know, the less people that can gossip about you. You may have people gossiping and wondering what's going on here with Scorpio, but Scorpio here is remaining hidden with the moon energy. They're keeping to themselves. They're working on themselves. They're going their own way. This individual's not over you. They're not. They're heartbroken now. So if there's any kind of communication that comes out of this, and I do believe this person may be trying to reach out, it's almost like whatever. I think this person's going to be doing a sob story, you know, like it was never them. It was always you. They might be turning things around. Others of you, if it's not that, it could be something here of like, it took me to be in another relationship to realize how much you really offered. There's a lot of swords here. Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I just feel this energy of someone expecting you to still be there for them emotionally, even though they were the cause of the loss, which is annoying. Page of Pentacles, here they come. They also see like you doing well. And so there's a part of them that hopes, even if they say to you, and I do feel like Scorpio, you're going to have an individual here who says, listen, I know you don't trust me, but can we just be friends? Can we just be open? Because they see a big opportunity with you. Okay. A big opportunity. So if they can just get a little bit of that in, then they can go through that doorway with you. I feel like you're through that doorway. I just feel this energy of like, you've already given all your patience to this individual. Advice for you, Scorpio, with dealing with this individual. Empress, remember your worth. I also feel like if I'm talking to a Scorpio masculine, I mean, we have the Emperor and the Empress here, you know, you ain't going for a page. You want your mate. You know, and it's like, you know, my mate is worth the wait, but I'm not going to be waiting for her. I'm going to, you know, live my life and build what I got. And when she enters, we'll make it magnified. All right. And I'm just talking about a masculine here. If I don't talk to a masculine, but if it's a feminine, you know, you're bossing up and you're meeting someone here when you're open to receive, you're being really in alignment here to be in a commitment that is boss level, total boss level here, boss level, not this person who's coming off as a, do you see this? Do you want this, Spirit is saying, or do you want this? This or this? I think a lot of you want the latter. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Saggy next. We are 1 star away on YouTube from unlocking the collective bonus. Can we do it? Can we do it? I saw a question earlier. Let me see if I can go back up to it. The feed was working. Shree says, I wondered how tarot readers work and how they are pretty accurate. Well, actually, it's you. We're just the storytellers, but when you are open to receive a message, and I teach this, by the way, I'm not just a tarot reader, I'm a teacher. But when you are open with your intuition and a story feels spot on, and you're like, wow, there's something here that you're resonating with it, and there's something ready to be felt. So pay attention to how it feels. Pay attention what stories come in. And sometimes they're really spot on. And other times, remember, this is a collective reading. Something here may be ready to be released. Something may give you the answer here to go, oh, now I trust my intuition. But it's actually you who's spot on. The readers, yeah, we can be spot on in that sense because we're reading the cards and we're trusting ourselves to read and be open. But we're just a mirror reflection of you, for those of you who feel that. And every reader is different. They're going to read the cards all different. I am old school structural and very intuitive. I'm very hybrid. I teach both ways. Some readers are just channelers. They just use the cards and they just channel with them. So but I respect a lot of readers. And actually, this summer is going to be fun because you guys are going to, our next, I haven't put it out there yet because I'm hand selecting a lot of individuals. But if you guys have readers you want to see a collaboration with, let me know, because this summer I'm doing the Summer Slam. We started it off with a couple of readers, but when I get back, we're having another reader in July, Emil, who's a TikTok reader. And I love his reading style. Him and I will be doing readings together in a couple weeks. But I love working with other readers. I think it's cool. Sagittarius is up. Sagittarius. All right, Saggies, let's see what's up for you. Re-energize. Are you feeling zapped right now? Are you feeling zapped? Tag her, let her know. I'll check her out. Are you feeling zapped right now, Sagittarius? I feel totally drained. Re-energize here tells me that there's a need here to feel refreshed. Let's see what's going on with you. You're the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You. That's your energy. Eight of Cups. Oh. You recently left someone. You're getting your energy returned to you. It's like the further you get away from this individual here, Sagittarius, the more relief you're going to start feeling. It feels refreshing. It feels entirely refreshing walking away from this. Now, what's interesting is we're walking towards here the Seven of Cups. So there's almost like, I don't know if I want to even entertain love right now. I feel like the Sagittarius is like, I'm keeping my options open, but also, you know, maybe it's just that maybe you're still trying to weigh your options. Just because you left emotionally, maybe it's because you needed a break. Maybe you've separated from someone. Maybe you asked someone here for some time. But a lot of you cut something off and you're just feeling refreshed by it. I don't think there's a lot of communication going on with this individual. I feel like you two are in between a break or a separation. Let's see what's going on with this person. Oh, the Tower. Well, this person's going through some massive life changes. The Empress. See, you knew your worth. You walked away. This is right on the Ace of Cups. You were like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. I have my boundaries. I know my worth. I am open to receive more. I deserve more than this. You shattered this person's world by walking away because you're not meeting their expectations anymore. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. You're not meeting this person's expectations anymore. And nor should you, because this person wanted to tie you down. This person wanted to keep you in a waiting pattern. Also, I feel this toxic relationship has a lot to do with toxicity of other individuals in their life. I don't know if this is family, friends getting in the way, or another lover. But with the Devil, it tells me that this person here, their vibration here is to keep you down, keep you lower. They don't want to rise. They want to keep their ways. This person here also has some addictions of some sort. Like I said, could be negative self-talk. Others of you could be substance abuse. Others of you, it could be sex. You know, I think this person here has, it's almost like they want to get off easily. A person here who wants to blow off steam is like, I just, it could start off very lustful. They could try to utilize their body to get or entice you to come back. This is a person here who likes to escape, numb out the idea of anything more. They want to stay in the same pattern. They just want to feel good. And if they feel less, then they find something here to make them feel good again. They need a lot of attention. This person needs tons and tons and tons of attention. And some of you, this was just so energetically draining. And so that is why, as you pull your energy back, as you pull your emotions back, as and you can still love a person, but you absolutely were drained from this person. Not just physically, emotionally. Like big time. Hey, JB, welcome. Yeah, and I do think a person here is really hoping and praying that you will return. With the Eight of Cups here showcasing this as reverse on their side, they had no anticipation that you would leave. They really did not think that you would have, I just heard, guts to leave. There's just something here. You see this web? Why do I feel like this was a web of lies? They added so much lies, but they were caught. They caught you. And it's almost like they were caught in the act, but I think you got out. You escaped, and it's like, no, I'm not going back to that web of lies. This person lied. They were a liar. I also think that this person here, there's some fears with them, with you having a new start, you being the one that got away, but, right now your interest here is on what lights you up, and it's not necessarily this person. I think you're working on what inspires you, what feels good to you. Some of you're weighing out your other options and other people. But this is just taking your power back. And right now, and let me tell you, you got a connection coming up. Some of the reasons this person here is going to be upset about is because there's something about finding out about a new connection. Some of you, this already has happened. Okay. But I feel like there's a spark here of genuine connection, mutual feelings, and it may feel refreshing in comparison to be with this individual. Like super refreshing, because this person here was so draining, and it's going to be completely different being in that connection. You got new love coming your way. The old is just kind of like, when are they coming back? Advice here for you. Yeah, this caused grief. But the Three of Swords is a temporary energy here. And it is also allowing you here to go through the grief. This grief process here was massive heartbreak, but it also created a lot more space for your worthiness. Spirit's also reminding you and congratulating you for getting out of such a hard, emotional, draining connection with another individual. Some of you just got out of this. And some of you, if you have children with this person, it's like finding stability here. And that's what you're working on. You're feeling more capable of handling grief in a much different way because you're out of it. It's hard to process grief when you're in it, or if you're constantly feeling drained by it, but time does allow you, especially space, allow you to process more. And so that's what I feel like you're doing here, Sagittarius. All right. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side of Harmonia, friends, whether it's my website or YouTube. I want to remind you guys, if you're joining on YouTube today during the live, it does count as, part of the bonus collective here. So we are only one away. But also, if you do join, make sure you're joining through the website browser, because it's a lot. The price is a little bit different if you do it on mobile. And that's all I can say about it. And it's out of my control. But I'm telling you, go on the browser to do it. And you can still watch it on your phone. Or you can go to my website and get the whole thing, which is the entire vault. Capricorn is up next? Capricorn. We still have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, and we're getting closer to a possibility of a collective bonus here this afternoon. I almost said tonight because I'm so used to being live tonight and not during the day. I do appreciate those of you who are watching the live because this is a pop-up live. Thank you, Birdie. Guys, you guys got it. We got the collective bonus. We got it. Thanks to Debbie and Birdie. They made it happen. Thank you guys for sponsoring the live. We do appreciate it. Make sure I have this so I know. Yeah, we got it. So wait. Capricorn. And I don't have the dice today, so we're just going to do a collective reading. Okay? You know, I'm surprised the cat, well, I'm actually not surprised. Her cat, Fiona, has been very, like, needy in a very good way. Thank you, Debbie. But I'm surprised she hasn't made an appearance yet on camera. But I also forget, like, sometimes my energy is too much for cats when I'm doing readings. Like, I only have my one cat, Friskers, is the only one who will be near me. And you guys seen him in my readings. I miss him. I miss him so much. But I have a great pet sitter. So he's all right. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's unfolding for love for you. What's unfolding, Spirit, for love for my Capricorn? Yeah, they do. They feel the energy. Animals now. Oh, well, Capricorn loves abundance. Okay. Your money's looking good. Money's looking good, but I feel like you're looking good. I feel like Capricorn's looking good. You know your worth. I don't know. I almost feel this energy. Like, are you going on like a little shopping spree? You paying for yourself? You doing something for you? I feel like this is self-care. I just feel like you're investing in yourself right now. We have the 5 of Cups here. The World. Oh, this is over. Yeah. These are great cards. This is for Capricorn. You know, there's some missing energy. I think there's past disappointments. I also feel like rejection. But a lot of you, this is like, maybe at one point you were hoping for a return, or you felt misjudged, or there's something here about it being misleading. But there's also this guilt feeling of like, I can't keep looking at this. And, you know, you got beautiful cards here. You have the World and the 9 of Cups, Capricorn. So I feel like something here has finally, you finally have created closure. I believe that this was self-closure. I think Capricorn had to resolve something in themselves. You may have felt guilty or shameful for entertaining something that was not really aligned to you. Some of you, this could have been a long distance connection, something here that started and sparked off online. But we also have the energy here of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. But right now, you're working on what makes you happy. And there's something that's very fulfilling happening for you. And some of you, it's, your health is doing great. Others of you, it's your money is doing great. Others of you, it's your business is doing great. But I just feel like you're aligned. I feel like you're very grounded. I feel good, and I feel pampered, and I feel this energy of like, I can pamper myself. I can take care of myself. Doesn't necessarily mean you don't want to have a relationship. See, the difference is you may want a relationship, but you don't need it. Get it? You don't need it. You want it. It's like, okay, well, I want it, but this doesn't mean that I can't have other pretty things in my life. And so I feel like this Capricorn is kind of going, yeah, well, I want love, but I don't need it. Reversals are now up. Yeah. I feel there's some past disappointments here. I mean, look at this right here. 4 of Wands here, reverse, tells me like you've gone your separate ways from an individual. Some of you felt like this was your twin flame. We've all kind of been stuck in that at one point, right? Where it's like, oh, you're obsessive thinking, and you're like, oh my God, it was limerence, or oh my God, it was a trauma bond. But whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate, you thought this person here was going to be the one. But with the reverse, it's like, I don't even know if I will want that back in my life anymore. Like you've gone your separate ways from an individual. Were they a harsh lesson? Yeah, they were a big lesson for this Capricorn. Huge lesson for this Capricorn. And one of the biggest things had to do with the worth. This person was slow as ass. Molasses. This person here also, some of you, was after your worth, after your money, after what you could give. You might have had a jealous individual here who actually was more intrigued with what you could bring to their worth. Oh, well, if Capricorn was on my arm, or if Capricorn was on my side, I could have more. But I want to have it on my pace, on my time, and my expectations. So you didn't meet the expectations of another individual, but this person here also didn't meet your expectations either. They just didn't. Yeah, and I also feel like this energy here of dealing with a juggler, a person here who couldn't make a decision here of, another connection, or you, or work and play. I just heard like there's just something here about a friendship that never really turned into, some of you, this was a friends with benefits connection. Okay. Some of you, it was that, but I don't necessarily feel this person coming back. I feel that spirit led me to tell you about this person in your past because of how far you've come. And that's the more prominent energy you need to be focused on right now, because you are really attracting new love if you resonate with this. And if, you still want someone back, to check your other charts. It's not your reading. Don't force anything to fit. Yeah. The Hermit here reverse tells me, yes, your walls are really high. You know exactly what you want. And some of you are like, I don't want that back. But I also feel Spirit is also encouraging you to, I just did a message in my members area. And I'm going to paraphrase it. I'm going to keep it real short. But the message was, how can you find more joy in your life? And the big reason for that is that you have a big gate in front of you, and you're not meant to be behind the door 24/7. You're meant to share this wealth, your worth, but with the right people, whether that's family, whether that's friends. I just feel this energy here of needing to get out of the house more, or needing to take yourself out on a date, or maybe go, on vacation or something. So, and if you're doing that now, consider yourself on the right path. That's exactly what you should be doing. Finding more joy in every single day. What is happening for me? Oh, this is exciting. Watch your energy here shift when you start being open to it. And you guess what? This is the best part about it, guys. You can ask the universe. You can say, what can you show me today that's going to be exciting? And then be open to it and see what will happen here for you. Because with the Queen of Cups here reversed, you don't want to miss this, because you're going to enjoy this time. But when you're in the right connection, things are going to be moving so quickly that a part of you is going to miss this point where you're just enjoying your own time too. Okay, this is your time. This is your time. Some of you may feel a little bit selfish about it, but you don't want to miss out on this. You don't. All right. Your intuition, you may feel is foggy or not, but no, The Page of Swords here is with that looking out here is that you don't have to look ahead all the time here with yourself. You've made a change, but the transformation is you. It's not necessarily about another individual anymore. Advice for you. Advice for you. Look at this. You see all this abundance? Find joy in this. Do something joyful with this. How you spend your time. You know, there's a huge gift coming your way. Huge. What's this gift about, Spirit? To celebrate. These are basically the same cards that came out in that message, Find Joy, on the membership area on YouTube and on Inside the Vault, all right? You are meant to be present and be happy and just enjoy this time, because you are going to miss it, and not in a bad way, but it's like, I don't want to miss out on this. No, enjoy it. Be present in it. Okay. That's what I have here for you, Capricorn. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's more messages on the other side, and we're going to move on to Aquarius next. Aquarius is up. That was crazy how much those cards came out the same. You're welcome, Angel. All right. Aquarius. Let's see if we can get. Here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Guys, make sure you're staying put, because we did unlock a collective bonus here. We have one collective bonus because we got donations. And the donations and joining the membership live during this live show does count towards unlocking. I had to think of the word for a second. Aquarius. Aquarius. I really was hoping maybe I can get her to come. Fiona. I was really hoping she'd come so you can see her. But I don't think she'll come while I'm reading. She's so pretty. All right. Hey, Starleva, welcome back. Hello, Gungai, welcome back. Good to see you guys here this afternoon. Happy Friday. How you guys doing on a Friday? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's unfolding for you in love. Contemplation. Aquarius, you got someone here who's contemplating on connecting with you. This person was slow. Look at that turtle. Let's see how you're showing up, Aquarius. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Oh, you're moving on. You're moving on. I mean, this is straight on. It's like, I'm taking the opportunity to get on the boat and get the hell out of that. And you're very defensive about it. You see the wand here, which is basically showcasing how they're rowing. I'm really seeing the Seven of Wands. You're very defensive with this individual. The opportunity here is I deserve better. Some of you, I'm choosing myself. And I think that this is like quickly saying, I can't move fast from this. This is so grief. Now be careful, because some of you, you're moving so quickly that you're trying to get through the grief. It's like, oh my God, I just want to get through this process because I have so much emotions coming up. And this person here was a time waster. This was an Aquarius who was dealing with a time waster. This This person took their time. They didn't know what they wanted. What's going on with this individual? Reversals are now up. We have the Emperor. You know, this person's very, I mean, you could be dealing with an Aries, but I think this person here is strategic. Their contemplation here is because they're trying to be strategic. They also don't know if there's another individual here in the picture. So this person here does not want to get rejection. And so they're like, I'll wait, I'll be patient. But they're contemplating if right now, if you are even dealing with an individual, if you be willing to open up to them. They don't know who they're against. And for a lot of you, this person does think that you're in another connection, whether you're with somebody or not. Okay, but yeah, I feel like with the King of Cups here reverse, could have dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, man, massive avoidant. And here's the thing, avoidants don't typically think of you. They just don't. They wouldn't even be contemplating. But with this being reversed, this person's kind of angry because they feel rushed. They wish that you would have given them more time to make the right decision. This is a person here who played massive mind games with you. But also, I think they don't like to lose. This person's arrogant and they don't like to lose. In fact, they could be a big crybaby. Like, this is not a person you would want to play Monopoly with. You know, like it would be a massive fight, board would go flying. It's like, oh my God, you just lost your shit. Yeah, I mean, I just see this. I had the 6 of Pentacles underneath the deck here, and I just happened to put this the wrong way. This person here is a massive breadcrumber, but it's like, unless they can get more out of it, that's it. They just want more out of it. I think this person's angry because there's this big assumption that you've moved on with another person. And some of you are like, I'm not with another person. But again, they're assuming your energy here. I mean, this is a person here. Look, golden mirror, narcissistic individual. This is a person here. Look, the way they look down at this is, if they just waited a little bit longer, we could have had a reconciliation. Why was Aquarius so impatient here with me? Yeah. They're lonely. They miss you. If you think they're in another connection, they're not. They're not. This person here is very stubborn. This is a person here who could be waiting till the day they die. They're not going to make a move. They want you to make a move to come back. But they feel the essence of you moving forward. So this person is very, very stubborn. They just don't want to make a move. And let me tell you, whatever this house is, I don't know if they did pick another relationship here. They're feeling very lonely. They're not amongst the right people. They're not in the right environment. Some of you, this person thinks about you a lot at night. But I feel like water may be significant here. I see a lot of water here, but I just feel this energy of like, come back, Aquarius, come back. And this Aquarius isn't coming back. And so this person here is getting like pouty about it, but also blaming. I feel like you have a person here who's blaming you. Hey, David, welcome. Like massive blaming energy. Yeah. You're not working on them. You're not working on them. But I feel like the contemplation here is, if I open the door here with Aquarius, would they even consider me? So this person's very prideful, very egoic, but also it's not that they don't have a lot going on for them. They do. I mean, they're the emperor, but they're not reversed. But whatever time that they're wasting, they're bored. This person's very bored. They're bored waiting. And so they're just waiting here for you. They're not really doing anything. So let's go back to the energy of what's happening for you, because I see you moving on, like getting out of there. Some of you are wondering if this person thinks about you. They could think about you all day, hon, but they're not doing anything. They're not going to admit it to you. They're an avoidant. Yeah. This pride gets in the way of this connection. But also with your pride here is have the resilience and the strength to keep moving. Leo energy. Spirit is saying with this magician energy, and you have to remember, if you're in the mode here of manifesting or manifesting a return or manifesting a comeback here, you got to work and take the steps here with the universe. But, free will is involved. And a lot of you, it's to let go of the expectation of a specific person and choose the idea of something better or something more aligned to you. Because a lot of you are lying to yourself, trying to return an individual. And this person here is waiting for a return on you. Yeah. We had that Six of Cups energy. Sorry, I usually don't do reversals on this deck. The Six of Cups energy is a deep soul bond, soul connection. And so that's why this is hard to clear. All right. You feel connected to this individual. All right, that's what I have here for you, Aquarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side of Harmonia, friends, whether you're on YouTube or on the website. Pisces is up. And don't forget, we do have a collective bonus since we reached our goal. There is still a goal going on, but I just do a max of 2 if we reach it. Pisces is up. Pisces is up. So I won't be live again this weekend, guys. But I will have the All Signs week ahead, which is typically on Saturday, released tomorrow. So make sure you guys set your notifications so that you are reminded about the All Signs week ahead. And then the lives will return next Saturday. I'll see if I can do another pop-up live while I'm in Delaware, but I can't promise it because I'm with family and I'm traveling back to the UP next week towards the end of the week. But you guys had 2 pop-ups, so this is the most I've ever popped up during travels. Angel Eyes says spot on. Birdie, that's quite a combo. I don't know how that happened. That's a lot of water. A lot of water and a lot of lessons. Tanya, so live in the UK. I don't live in the UK, no. I live in Michigan. Well, I'm from New Jersey, where I'm at now. And then my family, my dad and my stepmom, they live in Delaware. And then I have a brother who lives in Pennsylvania and another brother here in New Jersey with my sister. And then I live in the UP, which is Upper Peninsula, as my brother likes to call Canada. You live in Canada? I live in the way tippy top close to Wisconsin. So when I drive, it's a 2-day drive. I like to drive. I don't like to fly. I hate flying with a passion. I'll do it. I just hate it. I like to be in control. I like to stop where I want. I just don't like it. I rather drive, listen to my audio. You're from PA? That's awesome. We're about in PA. PA is huge. I'm in South Jersey's where I was born and raised. So we're all in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia's got the World Cup this weekend. Today, actually. I love this area. It's just too damn expensive. It's not worth it for me. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. Pisces is breaking free. You broke free from the Kraken. Look, there's an octopus. What was that? What was that movie? God, it was so good. It was based on a book. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix with Sally Field and the octopus. You guys should watch that movie. I can't think of the damn name of it. It's so good. I cried and cried and cried. It's great. Apparently it's based on a book, but it was so good. But it reminds me of something about this being such a huge lesson on Pisces. You broke free, but also unconditional love. Maybe you guys can remember that movie or look it up for me. God, I can't think of it right off the top of my head. So good. I love Sally Field, though. The World, Closure. God, why do I want to cry? Like, the Moon, Pisces, this is your card. The Star, look at, I just want to cry. I just feel so much love. I mean, you got 3 major arcana cards here. I mean, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius energy, yours, Pisces. I mean, this is just beautiful. Unconditional love, you know. You're finding love in different ways. And that was the whole point of that book or that movie that I can't think of, is like love comes in the most craziest ways. So someone you love deeply is not here or wasn't part of, you know, the rest of what you saw as a future. It's like the most beautiful thing comes out of it. Deeper friendships, deeper connections with family, deeper connection with maybe new love. But there's just so much healing here. There's so much forgiveness. And it's like, I feel like this Pisces finally chose themselves. Like, it's just, ooh. Like they're finally choosing themselves, but they're open to love again. They're open to live again. I feel this desire to live again. You know, they didn't think that they would ever get over this grief, but the process of allowing this grief to come through, oh my God, has been huge. In the little things of life. Is that the title? It sounds familiar. I wish I remember the movie. Gosh, lovers. This connection here was so deep, but choices here were made. And I mean, I don't see, listen, I see you choosing yourself. I see you choosing family. That's where you find love. I can't remember the title. Someone needs to look it up for me. I forget what it is. It's important because you should watch the movie. That's the kind of emotions I'm getting out of it. This is a beautiful energy. All right. It's being with the right people. It's finding love that's not necessarily, I mean, some of you have found a more deeper love. That's great. But I'm not here to, I'm reading collectively here. And so for me, it's like forgiveness is huge. And you went through a really big grief, a really big loss. Some of you are, you know, you lost a loved one, you know, that was really dear and important to you. Some of you, it could have been a lover. Others of you, it's the two of you were just so different. You had to choose you but at one point you may have been angry whether this person here left you or you lost them, but now it's like you're making something beautiful out of this. You're making a legacy out of this. And I just see you wiser, stable, and grounded. Some of you are doing really well when it comes to business. Some of you are meant to be entrepreneurs. What else is coming up? Four of Wands here reversed. The connection wasn't supposed to be everlasting. And at one point, you really did think this was everlasting. You thought it was going to last forever. Then you thought this is your person, what do you mean? But the relationship has expired. It's played its part, but something beautiful came out of it because you look at and appreciate with gratitude, love in a whole different way. And oh my gosh, it's coming huge for you, right? You are now the alchemist. You are now in the magician energy. And with the 10 of Cups, this tells me that for a lot of you, this led you to the right connection. Some of you are in it already. Others of you, you are falling right into it. Right? Is it going to happen divine timing? Of course, that's the whole point of the moon energy here. When it's aligned, when it's ready, it's like, hey, fancy to see you here. It's time, but it's going to be one of those relationships that once you're in it, it's going to be like, I can see why things played out, but I would have never have changed my past, because if I changed my past, I would have never met you. I would have never have met you. And so that's what this energy is coming towards. And if this isn't what you're in now, this is what's coming. Okay. It is. Knight of Cups, it's coming. So much love, so much sincerity. It's so nice. It feels so nice here. I think Pisces got one of the best readings tonight or this afternoon. Advice here. This grief wasn't for nothing. This was massive loss here for you. But this loss here, you see this devil, it broke the devil. It broke the devil because there's just this energy here of a pattern. And the pattern here had to do with grief. The pattern here had to do with a cycle. You broke the cycle. And you're realizing that it's expanded you in a really big way. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below, or you most certainly can claim it. And for those of you, I keep talking about it, but I don't remember the damn title of the movie, but it's on Netflix. It's a Sally Field movie. I'm sure you can Google it, but it's her and an octopus. Watch the movie because it reminded me a lot of that. I know it sounds weird, but it was a great movie, and be prepared for the tissues because you will cry through that movie. It's so sad. If you need a good cry, watch that movie. I just can't remember the title. It was a book. I know that much. You're welcome, Mitzi. You're not feeling that right now. I'll let you know when it does. I hear you. That's what it is. Beautiful creatures. That's it. It's so damn good. But I think anything Sally's in is incredible. Where are my steel magnolia friends at? I haven't read the book, but I watched the movie on Netflix. And I'm usually I'm a book nerd. So I'm usually the person here who reads the book first. But I was like, all right, I'll just take a whim at this. And I was like, I don't know what I was I guess because I had no anticipation of what this about. I bawled through the whole damn thing. I was like, oh my God, I can't I mean, it was a good cry. But I haven't cried in movies like that in a long time. Yeah, but it's a feel-good cry. It's like, oh my God. It's just like, it's sad, but happy. It's just very nostalgic. It's a relatable movie to an octopus. Aries. All right, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We still have a collective, guys. So we have Aries and Taurus, and we have one more reading. If we get 4 more donations, we'll do 2 readings, but I think we should be happy with 1 collective reading. All right, let's see what's going on here for Aries. Aries, it's all about your positivity. It's all about your positivity. I feel like you're more lighter. You're like, whatever. You're in whatever mode. I just feel like whatever. Swishing on by. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, manifesting love. Oh yeah, trying to gain a new perception. You're not in a rush. You're giving it up. Not in a bad, like you're giving up on love. You're throwing it out there to the universe and trying to remain positive about it. You're like, you know what? Universe, show me the love of my life. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready because obviously you've been stuck on the crossroads. Some of you, you've been stuck on some particular person. Wanting someone to return for some of you. Others of you, it's like wanting to get over something. You know, it's like, all right, just show me the results. Show me whatever. I'll be open. All right, let's see what's coming towards you or who's coming towards you. Who is coming towards this Aries? Could be dealing with a Saggy. Well, you have someone rushing in. I don't necessarily know I would trust it. This person here is very short-tempered. Could be dealing with another fire sign here. I also feel like this is a person here. I mean, you got 3 major arcanas with this individual. This person is rushing back. And the reason that they're rushing back is they want to say that they are ready now. They're ready. But here's the thing. It's because you finally let go of this. I also feel, do you see how there's 2 kitty cats? I also feel like curiosity killed the cat. So wherever they're rushing to, they didn't like where they were just at. They didn't. I think this person is coming in really quickly, wanting to force something. And I feel with this Justice card here, it's like, let's make it right. I'm ready now. The 2 of Swords here with this just makes me feel like the 3 of Swords. So some of you are going to be really hurt with this person's return. Some of you are going to be like, not that. When I said I'm ready, it's not like I'm ready to let go of that. Is this person just super immature? I just feel like this person goes from one relationship to the next. One relationship to the next. Sending you a hug, Siren. This person is a yo-yo. I feel like they're a yo-yo. I feel like this person here is unpredictable. I feel like because you've pulled your energy back, this is why they want to come in. And I think that the reason they're coming in so swiftly is they want a piece of you now. Like emotionally, they don't feel fulfilled with whatever they chose. Now, the thing here for you, Aries, with the 6 of Coins, I also feel for you, however this person breadcrumbed you, however they are coming in, they're not coming in fully as committed. This person here is coming in with, hey, Aries, can we be more than just friends? So I do feel like, Aries, you have somebody here who wants to try to start a relationship. Now, some of you didn't start this relationship here. It was like you were left waiting, wondering if this person here was ever going to see you more than just friends. Some of you was friends with benefits, but I feel this energy of wanting more now. You know, but they're so wishy-washy. Hey, Fiona. I know. Five of Swords. See how they're picking up the pieces here, the Two of Swords? They're trying to pick up you. I think this person wants another round with you. I don't necessarily see that you want it back, but we're going to see what the advice here is for you. Because I think a lot of you are like, I give up. Let's just see what comes in for me. I'm going to be positive about this. But the thing is that someone here wants to return, but they've not grown. They've not grown. And Fiona entered the room. And so I'm going to say, because, you know, when I'm home, it's Friskers. And so when Friskers enters a room, it's, you know, usually because he's needy and needs some time with me. And Fiona's feeling needy right now. So I feel like this person's pretty selfish in that sense, you know. Sorry, didn't mean to call you that, but you're a cat. Just like, whatever. King of Wands energy. That's you. Okay. Remember your worth. I also feel like you're having a glow up. This is you creating closure, but there's much better things coming your way. I mean, what you're facing here is closure, but also keeping your opportunities open here. This is coming full circle here. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. But I think that you're ready to create closure and offer something that's going to expand you. You know, I also feel like you get to choose this time around, while someone here, while you're waiting to be picked, you're not doing that anymore. You're like, nope, I'm being positive about this. Who's going to pick me? And I get to choose who I want to entertain. And some of you may entertain this person, but I don't think this person's going to change if you do. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We have our final zodiac, but not our final reading. We do have one collective that we got with donations. So thank you for those of you who sponsored. We're getting closer and closer. Let me know if you're here, whether you're on Twitch, on Facebook. Twitch has been quiet. I don't have a moderator there. So if I don't see you there and you're watching live, hello, I do have the chat on here for you. All right, Taurus is up. Who's got Taurus in their chart? There she is. You see her? There's Fiona. She's a pretty kitty cat. All right, Taurus. Welcome back, Mo. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. For those of you who just jumped on, this is a pop-up live. I'm actually at the original location where this is where Harmonia Tarot started. I started my YouTube channel at this location. This is my friend's house when I was in between places before I moved out to the UP in Michigan. And this is where the channel started. So that's why I was like, I'm doing a live. See how far. It's been over 7 years. She didn't have Fiona at the time. Fiona's new. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. What's unfolding in love for my bull gang here? Don't forget, guys, we have a collective reading here, so don't go anywhere. What's in store here for you? Oh, well, love, we know that. You know, I feel guided to pull another one. You got love and miracles. What's unfolding for you is love and miracles. Are we going to have a Disney reading. You know, it's interesting. I just looked down these cards, and yeah, of course they remind me of summer. It's the mermaids, but I laid them right on top of the mouse pad here that my friend has on the table, and it's of like the Palm Beach, and it looks like an ocean here, an island. It's like, I feel like this Taurus here, I don't know if you're in vacation mode, on vacation, or that is like your vacation destination, but there's a destination here of like fantasy island, you know, just being open with your imagination. You're calling in love, romanticizing it. Oh, look at this. Joy, a lot of joy in this Taurus here. I think you're out and about, enjoying life, hanging out with friends. Oh, look at, now there is a particular offer, Taurus, in the past. You see this, that I don't think you necessarily have any, you're not focused on it. Okay. I feel this Four of Cups energy here is someone here may have missed an opportunity here with you, Taurus. But I also feel this energy of, I'm not looking for love. You're not. You're so focused on whatever your endeavors are, building friendships, building joy. This reminds me a lot of, where can I find joy in my life? If you're my membership area, whether you're a YouTube member or if you are a Harmonia Friends Community website member, the collective message I put out this week, which was just a channel message, was how to bring more joy in your life. And Taurus, I feel like because you've let something go to the universe, this is how you're calling love in, is just being present in whatever you choose to work in, put your desire to. So it's kind of like a nice energy. All right, let's see what's coming forward for you. Here, what's coming forward here for my Taurus? Oh, we have the Five of Coins here. This is someone that has been feeling left out. Oh man, Judgment reverse. You have someone here who's not over you. This person here projected on you, Taurus, right? Had some insecurities. And I think they were harsh on their decision about this connection. And I think that they realized that they really couldn't face and take some accountability on their own stuff. So you have a person here who is definitely feeling alone, is missing you, is, you know, I just heard misjudged you. But you have this person blocked. Some of you blocked this individual. Some of you, this person blocked you. And however this energy is, you see how it looks like a gesture. This person here feels foolish because you put so much time and effort into this person, into this connection. You did. And now that you have pulled your energy and you're putting it into other scenarios here that bring you joy, whether it's a new connection, whether it is with just friends or family, this person here has deep regrets about not pursuing this in a deeper, more emotional way. And they feel like a fool. They do. But this person here with the five, another five, you got two fives on top of this. Okay. I think for some of you, you have moved on in another connection. And that's what I'm saying. That's that love, the miracles. Others of you, you're just being more open to receive love. And if you want this person in return, whether you want them or not, there's this energy of an individual returning because there's some massive changes here of realizing that they did not take accountability. And this is a person here who is now kind of stuck with themselves. Stuck with themselves. Look at all of these swords. Were you dealing with an air sign? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel with the Seven of Swords here, there are some lies or things that this person here needs to tell you the truth about. They have never exposed that to you. I do feel like a person here, I don't think that they looked at this relationship as serious. And so it feels like, Taurus, you were dealing with somebody here who was not so serious, like the Joker. All right. And very vindictive in their ways, deceitful, hid a lot from you, wanted to see how far they could poke you, or at this point, poke the bear. But right now, their energy here is, how do I come back from this? How do I return from this? So they have a lot of anxiety about how do they return. Clarify that Nine of Wands energy. You got the World again. Look at this. Look at this, just coming full circle here for you. Look at that. I think what this connection is a person here who knows that you have your options open, or you're choosing a relationship here that is just more aligned to you. Okay. I think a person here is now realizing they want to come back, but they're not sure how to. And some of you, they don't even know how to connect to you in that way, because you do have them blocked. Yeah, of course, they can always find a way. But this person here is like realizing, like, oh my God, I'm probably going to get so rejected. Advice for you. Advice. Your advice here is the Nine of Wands. Okay. Now, this is more of sticking to your boundaries, knowing your worth, remembering the wounds that they gave you. But I feel like once you make a decision on what you want, like what you're being open to, and that's where I see that Three of Cups of joy, that's why you're a completely different person here to approach. All right. I do feel like someone here is missing you. Okay. But there's a deeper connection here. There's a deeper connection here. And I feel like that deeper connection here is that you got an individual now focused on the Three of Cups, which is your energy. You know, that's your energy. So this person here wasn't really looking at the Two of Cups. They weren't looking at this part, you know, and so now you have someone here who's really reevaluating it, hoping for a miracle with you. But I think there's miracles happening for you in a different way. And so for a lot of you, if you're in a connection, this is the relationship you're meant to be in, where others of you, you have a new relationship coming. I do feel like this person here wants to confront you, but they're not sure how they're going to be heard out. So some of you may get connection here from them. All right. That's what I have here for you, Taurus. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to our bonus. Our bonus is up. All right, so there's the train. When we hear the bonus train, this would be the time here to make sure that you guys like the channel, like the live, make sure you subscribe, say hello, and tell me your signs, because you never know. Put the energy here of your signs. You never know what's going to come out in the collective reading here. That reading may be for you. This is the unlocked bonus here for everyone. Typically, I use dice, but I didn't bring the dice since I'm not in my location. And we're going to move on to the unlocked bonus next. Who is here right now with me live? And if you're playing on the replay, you can still comment with your sign. Christina is still here. Special K, welcome back. Yeah, you made it just in time. We have one bonus. One bonus. All right, this is the final call here for the final reading here. Reminder, guys, I won't be back live until next week on my regular schedule, which is probably Saturday. I don't know if I'll be do another pop-up live when I'm back in Delaware, because I'll have to be traveling back to Michigan later. Hey, Aqua, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. But don't forget, the All Signs week ahead is premiering. Well, it's not premiering, it's uploading tomorrow. So set your notifications, because the typical time I'm on is when it's going to be released. So don't miss the All Signs, because it doesn't get the same kind of traffic as a live does. So I don't want you guys to miss it. I'll try to post it there for you guys too. All right. Let's give a special shout out to our sponsors. We have Debbie here, thank you, and Bertie for making this sponsor possible. We do appreciate you all. I don't think I'm gonna do all of them. We'll get to it. Here we go. Angel, welcome back. Angel, one of our members, is here. Guys, don't forget, if you do want to join the membership, do it through the desktop. Do it through the browser. Don't do it on mobile. You'll save some bucks. I'm telling you the secret. I can't say more than that. All right, collective. What's going on here in love? What's going on here in love? An inner knowing. You're trusting your intuition right now. You are trusting your intuition right now. Okay. Good. Isn't that an oxymoron here? You trust your intuition, but you're undecided. You're hung up on a particular situation. All right, Bertie, drive safe. We got two cards here, but I feel like this inner knowing for you, collective, is you're trying to gain a new perception on a particular connection. And this is someone here that you did not get closure with. So I feel like you were ghosted, left with zero to no details about what the hell happened. I just feel this person did a disappearing act on you. Left you feeling like, what the hell? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I wait? But the perception here is you got to trust your intuition. But there's a part of you that's like, what the hell was this about? What was this about? Why even bother? Why did the universe throw an individual in my life and all of a sudden they just disappeared? Have fun at the beach. So jelly. I'll be back in the lake in a couple of weeks, though. Welcome, Jocelyn from Australia. We're just at the tail end here. We're listening to the collective, but the rest will have timestamps after the live. We have Temperance energy. The King of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. And we also have Gemini reversed. I think I'm talking to a collective here who's very confused about an individual where they thought things were going great. And all of a sudden, they just disappeared. You know, there was a lot of emotions in here. You were willing to take your time. It's the Two of Cups here. You know, this is just showing that this person had some maturity here, well-established, family man, family gal. But whatever it is, this person here is very nurturing and loving. But then all of a sudden, you know, whatever this connection was, is like, bloop, gone. It's like you've been chasing a rabbit down a rabbit hole, you know, and that's exactly what this is. It reminds me of the rabbit from Alice. And I feel like you went down a rabbit hole going, what the hell was this connection about? Like, I thought we had something here, and all of a sudden they just disappeared. This person got scared. We always go a little bit deeper on the collective. What's going on with this individual? What is going on with this person? Nine of Wands. They got scared. You know, this connection scared the hell out of them. God, this connection scared the hell out of them. Hey, Nicey. they do feel foolish. They do. But they're very guarded. What else is going on here about this person? What's going on about this person? God, we got the Queen of Swords here reversed. You know who that is? That's Kali. You put this person in their spot. You put this person in their spot. I could be talking to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you are just very authentic. You're very real. You don't like games. And this person feared the change. You see that snake? They feared the change. And the change had to be with what you spoke to this individual, how you stated it. And it could have even been as direct as, where are we going with this? What's this connection about? It's just this energy of being very direct, very on point. Knight of Wands. Ooh. But see, you asked this person to jump on a freaking phoenix. And that scared the hell out of them. They're like, wait, what? You're going to take me for a ride? You're going to make me rise above it? What if this crashes and burns? What if this transformation isn't what I'm used to having? You know, you're picking a non-committal individual who said that they wanted commitment, but at the same time, they're like, ooh, you know, the passion's here. It feels great. They love it, but it was so intense. The heat was so intense. The connection was so intense. And then the fire's out. And so this individual here, as soon as they heard those words, they got scared. And so it was easier for this person to dip. Your energy. My collective's energy. Yeah. See that? Bam. Bam. What the hell? I thought we had something here. I mean, some of you, this person, not just like stop calling you, they blocked you. Like they just disappeared. It's like you can't even find a trace of them if you wanted to. Yes, we have a runner. Yeah, this person's running. Yeah, and unfortunately, because with death reverse, how it's leaving your energy here is, you know, this is fighting a transformation, fighting the change. It's like, I don't even know what I'm changing because I didn't even get a choice. And so for a lot of you, you're stuck with this like energy of like, I just wanted to know what the hell happened. But again, inner knowing. You know what happened. Yeah, 222. You know what happened. You know what happened. 6 of coins here reversed, you know. You gave more than this individual. This person is giving you breadcrumbs. I also feel like this looks like Rapunzel. And in the tower there is no one climbing up to get you. The only person who's going to get out of the tower is you. And so I feel like, you know, I'm going to go back to this energy in the beginning. All these. I just feel lost and stuck as into why that relationship even came in your life. But I really feel like it's directed back towards you. And we're going to see what the advice cards is. But yeah, the 10 of Swords is ultimate betrayal here. But again, you see what this is. It's like the Phoenix. You're going through a massive rebirth. And it's part of your expansion. And some of you feel such a spiritual connection with this individual. It's to get you closer. Thank you, Spirit. It's to get you closer to God, to the universe. This relationship was to set you into trust your inner knowing. Your intuitive gifts are actually skyrocketing, amplifying. There's a lot of telepathic shit going on in you. Some of you are now attracted to tarot. Some of you are attracted here to channeling. Some of you are attracted to mediumship. It's this attraction here of a sixth sense. And so this is what this relationship was meant for you, is to set you on that sixth sense message, like that pathway. And doesn't necessarily mean you have to be any of that. It's just so that you can trust what is with you, to be able to feel more certain in the decisions you make down later in your path. Advice for you when it deals with this person, Page of Swords. If you think they're not watching, they're watching. They're watching. But here's the thing. You got a big heart. You do. You do. You have a big heart. But the thing is with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here with the Queen of Cups, she's not one to share her chalice with anybody. Her chalice is closed, right? She listens. She trusts her intuition, her inner knowing. She offers forgiveness for herself and her well-being. And it's not necessarily forgiving someone else's way. It's just showcasing love and knowing that not everybody deserves all of her. If it's, Queen of Cups. I'm going to pull one more. What should this Queen of Cups be focused on? Ready for this? Knight of Swords. See, that's your tongue. That's that energy here that I was feeling with Kali Ma. Right. Stay true to who you are. Be very assertive and direct. If communication comes your way, you're allowed to ask questions, but remember, as a Queen of Cups, she listens if you choose to. Others of you, it sets you on the path where you need to be and you don't want to be open to it, and that's okay. Right. But the point is, the choice is yours, and you choose your words wisely, but also listen intently. Okay. Because you want to make sure someone's actions and words line up. All right. That's what I got here for the collective reading. Thanks so much for those of you who joined in on this pop-up live. We do appreciate you here at Harmonia. And like I said, if you want more messages, check out Harmonia's Friends community. You can go to my website to join, or you can join right here on YouTube now. The YouTube one is a much smaller package. You get Premiere, but you still get a lot of perks out of it. So if something where you don't want the entire vault, but just like the latest 30-day readings, then check it out. We just started it. All right. Hey, Nafa. I know it was a pop-up. It was a pop-up. Thank you to my moderators, Mitzi and Debbie, for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you to my members here as well. And I will see you guys. Don't forget, check out tomorrow's All Signs Week Ahead. And make sure you guys comment, because I'm not live, so it helps. All right. You guys take care. Have a good one.